Hey, what's up guys? It's Brendan from Best Life Weight Loss. And today's bike vlog, if you saw the short, I just want to talk about when you have a calorie deficit mishap. And basically it's what I'm referring to is, you have your set calories, you know what you want to intake, you know what you're trying to burn, and you're trying to be in a calorie deficit for your journey. First and foremost, it's like my fourth video on calorie deficit. It is literally the end all be all of weight loss. You could have a fucking dog shit, shitty diet, eating fucking McDonald's. You might not feel the best, but if you keep your calories to a minimum of you're burning this much and you're intaking this much, it doesn't matter what you're eating, you'll lose weight. But you know that I preach eating whole, unprocessed foods that you cook, high in protein and fiber, because those foods are going to be more sustainably viable for your body, for you to not want more of something else. Foods high in sugar and fat, they're so much easier to eat and want to eat more of. I've made this same point in other videos. I can't eat more than one steak, maybe two. Your body can only take so much protein. But donuts, you could probably put a 12-pack away. I know I could back in my heyday. And given the opportunity, I probably could right now. So that way I got the idea for this video is, I'm 214 right now, but I was like 215 like 2 weeks ago. And there's been certain days where I'm consuming way more calories than I need to in certain aspects. And granted, that's kind of because I've just been doing more. There's been more workout added, but there's been a lot of extra stuff I've been doing that has really increased my calorie burn. So it kind of makes sense why. And it also makes sense why I'm only at 214 and not a higher number. Because I tell you got to track all your calories. So I know the extra calories I'm intaking. I have that tracked, and I know I'm going over. But it's really good because I don't know if it's just the amount of cardio I'm doing. It's hard to gauge how much I'm really burning because the numbers will say, I should gain this much weight, but I really didn't. And that is attributed, I feel like, to just hitting the cardio hard, doing the other exercises, and not faltering on that fact. Like I said last week, when I weighed myself, I saw that I was 217. After my cheat day, my weight will go up like 2 or 3 pounds, and then it'll taper back off and I'll continue my weight loss. Well, this was the first time where it was like, oh damn, I really went overboard. But just because you go overboard on your diet, just because you don't meet your calorie deficit goals every single day or every single week, one thing I recommend you don't do is don't stop the workout. Your diet and workout, I have a video where I talk about they go hand in hand, and they literally do. If you want to achieve your goals the most effective way, you're going to include both diet and exercise. But there's going to be times, it's going to happen where you're going to want to eat something else, when you're going to mess up your diet, when you're going to add something in that you shouldn't have. It's going to happen. And I'm going to preach it every time that it's okay. It's okay that happens every once in a while. Even if you had a 3-dayer, 3 days in a row, you're not meeting your calorie deficit. I want you to be in that calorie deficit. I want you to achieve your goals, but you have to love yourself and you have to be happy with yourself. So if those couple days you just needed something extra to get your mind right, that's okay. I'll preach cheating on your diet here and there. Get some sugar in. Eat something you might not want to, that you know is not good for you. That's fine. That will happen. You're gonna need that for yourself. But in the almost 2 years now that I've been doing this, I've been on my weight loss journey, one thing that I have not faltered on, skipped, neglected, is my cardio, is the bike. There's a reason I do these on the bike. I make these bike vlogs because I want people to see it's achievable. This is not something that I don't do. I do this every fucking day. I don't make a video every day because I just don't have that much thought process in my brain. But I do enjoy making these videos. But it's that knowing oh, yeah, fuck, you know, I consumed an extra 200 calories. Knowing that, hey, I'm gonna hit that bike tomorrow. I'm gonna hit it fucking hard. You know, I don't try and overcompensate, but if I know, hey, I went over 100 calories, let me add an extra 20 minutes or something. You know, the bike, I really only add time when I'm trying to add the finite time. You know, even right now, I'm doing 2 hours and 5 minutes. You know, I will always preach how I started 20 minutes a day on the bike. That's all my 367 pound ass could do, was 20 minutes. Now, I'm 214 pounds, doing cardio on the bike 6 days a week. 6 days, every week, 6 days. I never falter, I never quit on it. I've been doing my 2 hours and 5 minutes. And within 2 or 3 more months, it'll probably be 2 hours and 10 minutes. You know, adding that little 5, that's all I've done, is adding 5 and 10 here. The biggest jump I did was in the beginning, maybe adding 20 or even 30 minutes. But ever since then, it's just been 5s and 10s. So when you have your calorie deficit falters, when you have your mishaps, when you go over your calorie limit, it's gonna happen and you're gonna feel like shit. You're gonna feel bad. It's gonna bring you down. The number one thing you can't let it do is stop you, is bring you off of your journey. You're gonna have so many mistakes. You're gonna have so many missteps. And none of it can stop you. You know? I'll go eat a whole fucking pizza. If that's what my mental needs. But I'm gonna get back on it. I'm gonna get back on the diet. You know, I'm not saying that you just eat whatever you want and work out, because you're not gonna lose the weight. I'm saying that sticking to your diet is great, it's important. I want you to make your routine and stick with it. But there's gonna be times when you can't. There's gonna be times where you're gonna want that donut, or you're gonna want that cookie, when you're gonna want a meal of something else. It's okay to give yourself that. As long as you don't give up on your diet, you get right back to it. It's okay even every other day, you're fucking up. Just keep going at it, keep trying. Eventually, you're gonna get it, you're gonna want it. Only you and your body is gonna know what you want and how you're gonna feel. You know, I don't look at a pizza and say, oh, I don't want that pizza because I'm not hungry or I don't like the pizza. I look at that pizza, especially now, and I say, oh, that just doesn't fit in my calories right now. I'll have something like that on my cheat day or something, or, you know, I'll think about it in a different way. And that's really what the food relationship has to come down to. So many people don't understand, especially when you're morbidly obese like I was, your relationship with food, it can be so dependent. You know, your whole life can be about your food. You're always thinking, even now, at a smaller stature, like 90% of what I'm thinking about, oh, what's my next meal gonna be? What am I cooking for today? Oh, what's my next snack gonna be? You know, even now, my brain is still so heavily thought on food. And I just feel like getting that cardio in, it's a great way to stay consistent. And, you know, it's the one thing I say not to falter on, is just always try and do it. Even if you don't feel good, you feel tired. I've had a whole video about just doing the workout, even if you do it more sloppy, just at least you're getting something in, you know? So it really just comes down to that. There's no magic secret. You know, the magic secret is you crafting that diet into something that you like and you enjoy eating while maintaining your calorie deficit, you know? But that's all I got for you today. You know, the whole video idea is just, you can't give up, even if you make a little bit of mistakes or you consume too much. It's gonna happen, it's part of life, but you can't let it fall to your journey. You have to keep going. You have to stay strong. Hope you start your weight loss journey and stay positive, guys.